everybody, this is Total Titan. Thank you for stopping by today. And today, we have a little something special and completely humorous lined up for you. And as you can tell by the General's expression, he's not too happy with the army he's got. No, not only is his bodyguard a bunch of angry peasants, his whole army is a bunch of angry peasants. He's commanding a mob. But then again, the enemy is commanding a mob. Alright, so we are here in Medieval 2 Total War. It's a France versus England scenario. And today, this is the first of two battles, alright? We have an all-peasant army versus an all-peasant army. This is just gonna be fun. This is just like something I just did, like, I wonder what would happen. You know what I mean? So... Alright, and the other one battle we have lined up today is going to be a peasant versus... not peasant, or sorry, an all-spears army, alright? We're gonna go ahead and get this one, no need for unit comp, so let's get started. Alright, now, the tactics in this battle aren't pretty. No, they're not. They are worthy of the peasants that are using them. We have first impact, and immediately some of my peasants over here are breaking on contact without having taken a single casualty. Okay, they're taking some casualties now as they retreat, and they send some troops around around my flanks, but I have hit them hard in the middle, and already troops are breaking on their side. They have a large mob of troops over here. We did catch my general's unit, but the general's in plate armor. Pitchforks ain't gonna do much on plate armor, and I am breaking their middle here. So despite the fact that it's a double envelopment, that's not working, as their middle, very brave stand by that one unit of peasants, but their middle is collapsing very easily. They've caught my general in a U here, right? His unit. The peasants there are doing the best they can to protect him, but he's pretty safe. He's got plate armor. What I'm doing now is I'm sending a large portion of troops to kind of scare off these peasants that are attacking the general, along with the regroup troops from that initial impact. We have kind of split the enemy's forces right here, looping around here, taking out this block. Some of the peasant troops are regrouping. They do that a lot in the battle. They break off, and then they realize they're just peasants, and they regroup, and they break off. But we have our own units here chasing away the guys in the rear. We killed the French general pretty early on. I don't know how the Pitchfork got past the plate armor, but... yeah, they have some troops going around here, but the mere sight of the peasants running at them, and more peasants of theirs running away, breaks them. But more of them are regrouping, trying to push their way through the retreating masses, and breaking on contact with the English forces. So yeah, the battle's already over. Alright? With that massive hit, we had the exact same number of troops, but I brought down a lot more of theirs, and captured a lot more of them. Peasants surrendered really easy. And they did of mine. Alright? Casualty kills were a lot more, but I captured a lot more of them with that massive hit breaking the middle, and yeah. So I hope you like that, and now we're going on to the next battle, which is nothing but spears. Alright everyone, hello, we are back. Alright, we are back, and as I said before, this is the second half of our video today, where we have an army of nothing but spearmen, and in this case, armored sergeant spearmen, because the French I couldn't find very many factions with the ordinary spearman unit. Only a sergeant spearman unit was really all that common, so here we are today in Europe, and we are going to get into this action. Alright, you just saw that peasant army. That was a complete fun. This is going to be a bit more sensible battle. Alright, but the tactics haven't changed all that much, despite the, well, at least my tactics haven't changed all that much, despite the upgrade in armor and weaponry. And by armor, I mean a shield. Tight shield, and that's it. It's actually a really good shield design for foot. Now, the AI is using a bit smarter tactics with this, befitting the upgraded level troops, but I'm still doing a full frontal charge, hitting heavy in the middle. Alright? Just look at all that troops. The weight of that assault is just like, oh my goodness, we're just watching it just plow through. It's already broken through the first line. Oh my goodness. And it's just keeping on going. They're sending in some of the reserves from the rear, although some troops are still on the flank. We've already completely surrounded that unit, and that unit's also breaking. Now the enemy is beginning to send some troops to hit the flanks harder as the rear crumbles. They can try and envelop me, but I don't know. They're going to have this hold out as long as they can and try and envelop me. But that's not necessarily going to work. They have to be really put a lot of pressure on those flanks and crumble those flanks before I can crumble their middle. If I can crumble their middle, they're in a really bad spot. That's the one flaw of the double envelopment. Currently, things aren't going so well, as we have surrounded, cut off, surrounded, and are destroying multiple spearmen units, and more spearmen are going off the battlefield. Now, my general is in a skill turn formation, and he is being attacked by a single unit of sergeant spearmen. And they are sending more troops around the flank, but they have had to send their general's unit into the fighting to hold that middle. The general's having to get his hands down and dirty to hold the middle and keep his troops together. Alright, some regrouped spearmen, a small group of them are regrouped and coming back into the fight. Less than a third of their current existing size. The general is still alive there, so my general is faring better. Some troops have hit this unit trapped this unit in a V formation, double enveloping that single unit. And they have no chance of breaking through the middle here, so that's a pretty secure envelopment. Alright, and now the enemy line is breaking. We have some more regrouped spearmen coming back into the fight, but they're putting pressure on the flanks instead of shoring up the rear. Which isn't the best idea because it's only like a thin line of Sergeant Spearmen holding that middle. We have broke the unit that attacked my general. My general's still going to stay in a skill transformation for safety. And yep, there he goes. The enemy general is dead. I do have some routing Sergeant Spearmen, and some of their troops are regrouping, but a lot of these units have got pretty chewed up. One dude's alive from that. One dude. 11 dudes. Oh, yep, and we have a chain route. I think that's it. I think that's the end of the battle. A big old chain route. With the death of the general, they just didn't want to keep fighting. So yeah, that was just a big old chain route, and the battle's over. It says replay is finished, so I hope you liked today's video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know what units you want to see be the only unit in the army. I'm thinking probably some future ones could be all archers, or maybe even all pikes on both sides. I think that would be a very interesting battle. I mean, I have to find 2 equal pike units. That might be a bit tricky, but oh well, that's not going to be too much of an issue. I think that would be an interesting battle, all pikes. That might be a bit long though, so yeah. I hope you liked today's video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Be sure to let your friends know about the existence of a peasant army versus peasant army and spearman army versus spearman army video. So yeah, Total War Titan, out.